Ever wondered why the Vietnam War dragged on for so long? It's a complex question, but a huge piece of the puzzle is how the United States got involved and kept upping the ante. To really get it, we need to rewind a bit. Way before American troops were on the ground, Vietnam had been under French colonial rule for decades. After World War II, a powerful wave of nationalism swept the country, led by Ho Chi Minh. For many Vietnamese people, this wasn't about communism versus cap, it was about independence. They wanted to be free from foreign control, period. They had just fought off the Japanese, and now they were ready to fight the French for their freedom. This is where things get complicated. The US, caught up in the Cold War, saw Ho Chi Minh's communism and panicked, instead of seeing a nation fighting for its independence. They saw a domino about to fall, threatening to spread communism throughout Southeast Asia. This fear, the domino theory, shaped every decision that followed. So, when France was defeated in 1954, the US stepped in. They supported a non-communist government in South Vietnam, completely ignoring the widespread desire for a unified, independent Vietnam that Ho Chi Minh represented too many. This move essentially drew a line in the sand, turning a war for independence into a civil war, with the US backing one side. From there, US involvement just grew and grew. It started with military advisors, then financial aid, and eventually, hundreds of thousands of American troops. Each time the South Vietnamese government struggled, the US response was to send more troops, more bombs, more resources. This was escalation. But here's the critical part. They weren't just fighting an army. They were fighting a deeply rooted nationalist movement. The more the US escalated, the more determined the North Vietnamese and their supporters in the South became. They were fighting on home turf, for a cause they had believed in for generations, a Vietnam free from foreign powers. By framing the conflict solely through a Cold War lens, the US misread the situation. They poured immense resources into a war that, for the other side, was the final chapter in a long struggle for national liberation. This fundamental misunderstanding is a key reason why the conflict became such a prolonged and tragic chapter in history for everyone involved. Thanks for watching. If you found this perspective interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you next time.